Hello, my name is Fernanda Arbizu, and in this video I explain three important topics that we learn in the class. The most important topics that I'm gonna talk in this video are the difference between the Mexico legal system and Americans, the branches of government and the law of torts. Difference between US and Mexico. The US legal system is a common law system from the English legal tradition. This means that in the United States, publish and collect judicial opinions are considered binding legal authority. Civil law is a legal system originating in Europe, whose most prevalent feature that its core principles are codified into a reform system, which serves as primary source of law. Legal system characterized by case law, which is law developed by judges through decision of courts and similar tribunals. Both countries are divided in three branches: executive, legislative, and judicial. Even though these branches are independent, they have a degree of influence in the activities of other branches. But government have a bicameral Congress consisting of a Senate and House of Representatives of the U.S. and Chamber of Dispute for Mexico. In both governments, the Supreme Court is the highest court operating in the judicial system, and justices are appointed by the President upon Senate approval. The second part are the difference between torts and criminal law. Tort law is an area that determines whether or not a person should be held legally responsible for someone's injuries or damaged property. This area of law also governs the types of damage an injured person is able to collect, such as medical expenses or lost wages. Tort disputes are settled in civil court setting with one party seeking compensation from another. These are several types of torts, and each cover a array of cases. They include three: negligence, strict liability, intentional torts. Negligence are the most common type of tort. These take place when a person acts without due care and as a result unintentionally injures someone. Strict liability are the strict cases, for example, animal attack or defective products. One party is always held liable regardless of circumstances, even if the injury was caused unintentionally. And intentional torts occur when an individual intentionally causes harm to another, such as a battery of defamation. Intentional torts often involve a criminal activity and are then often confused with a criminal wrongdoing. And the third part are crimes. Crimes are different from torts in that those who have committed a crime have acted against society rather than just an individual person. Crimes are actions that a state or the federal government has deemed illegal. Can crimes also be torts? As mentioned above, crimes can also be tort in some cases. For example, let's say Logan and Chris find themselves arguing. Logan punched Chris angry and break Chris' nose as a result. Logan is then accused of battery, a criminal charge, because it's illegal to physically assault another person in such a way. However, Chris also decides to sue Logan for the medical costs he has accrued to his broken nose. As soon as Chris sues for his own personal damage, the case also becomes a tort. Logan may have to repay his debts to both society in the criminal case and Chris in the tort case. If you've been injured and feel that you should be compensated for your damage, the Colorado tort attorneys at the Backup Law Firm are ready to help. Thank you very much for all the attentions and knowledge. It's very important to me learn about these topics because we have to understand the system for another countries and to make a better world. I'm so grateful with my team because are the most amazing guys. Thank you.